Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Thursday, May 25th, 2023. A Fontana man was arrested after a carjacking spree involving a United States postal truck and a sheriff's vehicle ended in the open desert. On Tuesday at approximately 1:20 p.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies received a report that a postal truck had been stolen near the 58,000 block of Bonanza Boulevard in Yucca Valley. While investigating the incident, the suspect, identified by deputies as Luis Lugo, a 23-year-old resident of Fontana, was said to have abandoned the postal truck on Paxton Road in Yucca Valley, where he was said to have quickly stolen another truck with a trailer carrying an off-road vehicle at approximately 1:37 p.m. A witness told deputies that the postal truck was left running and in drive on Paxton Road, and that she got into the vehicle and pulled the emergency brake to stop it from continuing along the road. Deputies tracked the stolen trailer truck, which was traveling eastbound on 29 Palms Highway, near La Contenta Road, at which point they say they attempted a traffic stop and a pursuit ensued. The stolen truck and trailer continued eastbound on 29 Palms Highway, driving at high speeds in an erratic and evasive manner. The stolen vehicle became disabled in the desert near Golden Street in Joshua Tree. Deputies say that Lugo entered a sheriff's patrol car by threat of force and rammed the patrol car into a second patrol car. Deputies were able to subdue Lugo without lethal force, and he was taken into custody after he physically resisted arrest. Luis Lugo was arrested for investigation into multiple counts of carjacking, including theft and failure to yield, and booked into West Valley Detention Center on $100,000 bail. A fire at a single-family home spread to nearby grasses, turning into a vegetation fire in Joshua Tree yesterday. Robert Hayden joins us with more.
San Bernardino County Fire responded to a report of a structure fire in the 59,000 block of Melton Trail at approximately 3:40 p.m. yesterday, arriving in less than 8 minutes to find a well-involved structure fire at a single-family residence and a nearby travel trailer. Crews discovered the closest hydrant to the residence was down a narrow dirt road. The crews used extensive fire hose pulls and shuttled water from a hydrant more than 1 mile away from the fire. Fire crews were able to keep the fire on the roof of the residence and extinguish the blaze with no structure damage. Embers from the house fire spread to nearby grass, which ignited a vegetation fire. CAL FIRE assisted with that as it quickly spread to their coverage area, and the fire was contained to just over half an acre and extinguished by 7 p.m. There were no injuries reported at either fire, and the family was able to return to their home. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation. San Bernardino County fire officials want to remind you that fire season is upon us and ask you to please clear your properties appropriately. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.
Thrifty Thursdays are buy one, get one free on all books for senior citizens, and the bargain extends to DVDs too. Stock up for summer reading with some hot deals, and all your purchases at the bookstore benefit the Yucca Valley Library, allowing them to purchase more books for their general collection as well as fund the summer reading program. The Friends of the Yucca Valley Library is located right inside the Yucca Valley Library entrance to the left, and the cozy book nook is filled with all sorts of goodies at prices that are hard to pass up. If you're looking to get a jump on spring cleaning, they accept book and movie donations as well. Visit yuccavalleyfol.org for more information. At this afternoon's regular meeting of the Basin Transit Board of Directors, the board will discuss and likely approve zero-emission bus rollout plans. The board will also consider operating and capital budgets for fiscal year 2023-2024. Senate Bill 1383 requires all cities in California to divert organic waste from landfills where it would otherwise decompose and release air pollutants such as methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Methane contributes to increased concentration of smog and health issues such as asthma. Due to the complex process of effecting this change, Yucca Valley has worked with Burtec to delay a cost hike for hauling for 2 years. But at the last town council meeting on May 16th, the council agreed to Burtec's increase in trash charges. Reporter Hillary Sloan is here to tell you when and how those charges and changes will go into effect.
accommodating the new way of collecting and processing trash to decrease the effects of climate change takes increased revenue. The town and Burtec over the last few years have worked to keep rates low in anticipation of the additional costs to residents. As a result, the Yucca Valley town government has been picking up some of the costs as the new requirements come into effect and begin rolling out in January. Yucca Valley held a public hearing and voted to accept Burtec's increase in waste handling charges from $21 to $27 a billing cycle, which could rise to $33 later. Jessica Rice, Senior Management Analyst of the town of Yucca Valley, said Burtec establishes and implements the rates. Most cities are seeing an increase of 30% to 50% to comply with the state's mandate. How you will recycle food waste will also change and include new carts. For more details, see this story at Z107.7fm.com. For Z107.7, this is Hillary Sloan.
This is the final weekend to see My Son Pinocchio, Geppetto's musical tale, with shows Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas attended the opening weekend and submits this review.
My Son Pinocchio, Geppetto's Musical Tale is a Disney stage musical in homage to Walt Disney's film Pinocchio, now playing at Theater 29, slightly warping the classic tale to be told from the puppet maker Geppetto's point of view. John Paul now takes up the apron as the humble craftsman. With a strong baritone, his portrayal carries the production, as Pinocchio is 10-year-old Eli Young. In his first mainstage production, this is a talent to watch. The Blue Fairy, played by Robin Wilson, whose swagger as the fairy with the 100% satisfaction guarantee is undeniable. Every drama needs a good villain. Here it is Puppet Master Stromboli, played with gusto by newcomer Adam Shows, bringing a strong presence and solid vocals. If you're looking for a nostalgia escape that the whole family will enjoy, don't miss out on My Son Pinocchio, Geppetto's Musical Tale, playing at Theater 29 through May 28th. Tickets are available at theater29.org/tickets. For the full review, check out this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
We'll have an opportunity for you to talk to a Southern California Edison representative this Friday on the Z107.7 Up Close show. Senior Advisor Jeff Monforth will talk about Edison's efforts to mitigate fire danger, upgrades, and local projects. Join hosts Gary Dagnot and Colin to get your questions answered. Live streamed and a podcast is available for this program as well. You can listen to the Z107.7 Up Close show Fridays at 10 a.m. And finally, if you are looking for a way to get out in the beautiful high desert while the spring weather is nice and cool, the Joshua Tree No-Kill Shelter has plenty of pooches that need to get out and stretch their legs. You can reserve your spot for this Sunday's evening walk with the Woofers by texting or calling Jen at the Joshua Tree No-Kill Shelter at 760-668-5255. The walk begins at 5:30 p.m. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Jeff Harmatz.